Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry, good morning, everybody. So let's look at the chart. We'll start off with EURUSD. We have it here. So far, this chart we expected a sell-off. We expected price to continue to the lower side. We did expect sellers to come in, but then somehow that has not happened. The price continues to pull back upwards. We had a trend line from this point here. Then we had a support, there's a break, we have a resistance. We expected that as long as the price was being held below this red line, we wanted to see a continuation to the lower side up to this point 1.16951. So far that has not happened. We are yet to see a significant move to the lower side, but as I said before, we basically want price to get back to that level. We do want price to move to this level here. If it cannot close above by the end of today, then expect a continuation up to this support. So the next chart I want us to look at is GBPUSD. This is how GBPUSD looks. GBPUSD so far, we are having a downtrend. We had a shape here. We had a trend line from the top, and then we had a support here. Then we said that if the price had pulled back to this level, then this could have been the correct place to look for a sell from up to this support. So far that is what has happened. The price has given us has continued significantly to the lower side, just as we said previously, and we still expect more momentum to the lower side. We still expect price to continue down up to 1.262292. We still do expect price to continue up to this point. If the price is to pull back up, then this should be the correct place to look for a sell from. This level here should be the correct place where we want to look for a sell from. So the next chart, this is USDJPY. We have a downtrend. I'm going to explain that. If you draw a trend line from the top like this, you can see we have a resistance here, we have a resistance here, we have a resistance, we have a resistance, and we expect that if the price comes back to the same place, then this will be a good place to look for a sell from. So technically we just want price to come back to this trend line here so that we pick a sell position. We expect that sell to take us up to this support. So if you're on this chart now, you're supposed to be looking for a sell order, expecting price to move up to the lower trend line. So the next chart I want us to look at, gold. Gold is consolidating. You can see there's this massive move, there's a massive decline, and then the price is now somehow within some range. So this is the range I'm talking about. You can see from that point. You can also see a line from the bottom. So we basically have some triangular formation. This is a converging wedge formation, which if the price breaks beyond, that would mean we are continuing up to this point. And if the price breaks below the lower trend line, then that would mean we are continuing down up to 1861.89. So basically those are the levels we want price to hit. If the price gets to if it breaks beyond the upper trend line, we do expect a continuation up to the resistance, this one. If the price breaks below the lower trend, we do expect a continuation to the lower side up to this level here. So the next chart is SP500. This is supposed to be upwards, but somehow the price continues to move to the lower side for some reason. We had a resistance here, then we said that if the price had pulled back to this point, which it did last week and also this week, then that would have given us the correct place to look for a buy. So as it is now, we still expect that buy to come up. That is by the end of next week, but no, by the beginning of next week we still expect price to move to the upper side. We do expect it to continue up to the level which will determine the future. So the first take profit should be this one. If the price ascends beyond this level, then that would mean we are continuing even higher. So the next chart for today is Brent oil. So Brent oil, so far we are bearish. The price is moving to the lower side massively, significantly. So this chart, we did have a shape here. We had a shape from the bottom. Then we said that if the price sustains itself below the lower trend line, we did expect a continuation to the lower side. So as it is now, keep looking for sell orders. Expect price to continue to the lower side towards 38.128, where if it does break below, expect it to continue much lower up to this point, 34.528. So thank you very much. That should be the end of today's session. We are sorry today we've done this late, but it's still okay. I hope you've understood exactly what I mean by this chart, what I mean on this chart, that we're expecting a sell up to these levels here. So thank you very much. We meet again on Monday at the same time. So thank you. See you.